Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Europe Universalis 4. Had a bit of a little crash just now when I was trying to start it up originally because, you know, my luck is awful. So, I believe we would go... Oh, right, and Sicily, you can do that and piss everyone off. So either way, I'm going to... Oh yeah, you were fabricated with Bavaria, but you're busy right now, so you know, it's all good. Did I just say he was fabricated with Bavaria? I'm special. Either way, Austria is attacking him. Is it just Austria? Nope, there is Swabia on their side. So Bavaria's got a two-pronged war to deal with. And Ragusa's got me to deal with. So, oh yes. So I can lower the speed a moment then, to time it. Well, I don't really need to time it, it's just take Ragusa. Barge it there. Take Ragusa. Done. End of war. So Ragusa is by itself, so I just have to occupy that and it's gone. And the Ragusan troops are not in their country, so they're just going to spawn everywhere else and it's just going to cause a bit of chaoticness, I imagine. Disease outbreaks, how lovely. So either way, let's have a look at this area here. This is a coast province, so I do want like all of this. These four here, and this here. So I do eventually have to turn on Bulgaria if I want to achieve that. But do I really need to? Because, you know, Hungary, I can take their land from, and wait till I'm much stronger later on. Aquileia and Genoa are their allies, so this, and this. And so on. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to really do a easy war against them for quite a bit of time. I just realised I shouldn't have done the war because I had no manpower, but I did it anyway. Another disease outbreak? Are you kidding me? No, that is not what I need. I mean, I could nearly embrace it, but no, it's just like rebellions. Ha! Not rebellions. Marie is a little upset. Why are you so rebellious? Is it because you're not under the control of the estates? Like, why? Either way, Ragusa should fall moderately easily. I should be able to take all their money. Which is not very much. Getting converted. Come on now. I've had enough disease outbreaks. Max money. And Ragusan separatists are now in Hungary. So it's Catholic, so it's all good. It puts me just a ever bit closer to achieving certain things. I'll admit that was indeed not quite the plan. I still cannot understand why they are so upset down there, but I must deal with it. Kia is still a pain in the ass, I think. So I don't really have that many options as of the moment, which I'll admit is painfully bad. And I can support all of these troops in one area. So I'll keep them all in the southern province. Once those are called, I'll be definitely getting those converted as well. So the Greek region looks like it's nearly fully Catholic, only the Venetian area here is not. In Venice, there's 8,000 troops there. Out of how many troops do they actually have? Because this could be, that's economy, not what I want. So they'd be down here somewhere, I'd imagine. So there's me with 18,000. Sweden has less than me, okay. Venice has 13,000 and 8,000 of them right there. Both of these do have forts in them, which is a pain. That has a fort in it. That is like one of the few things they haven't built a fort in. Let me guess the capital has a fort as well. Just the capital fort? Well. It's going to require quite a lot to get this embraced. Which I'll admit is quite annoying, but... But I can build docks now, see now. Fun times. Good, good. Both areas here must now become this. So there we go. That's all going to fit into place quite soon. It will rebel, I think. And when it does, it's going to be put down quickly. Both are highlands, so I just have to hope they spawn in the one I'm in. Serbia, not a bad place to make into a state, I think. Now that it's all converted. The other option, Iparus. Again, not a bad option. And I think it is actually a better option than the Serb state. It's about equal really in terms of income. This one is more provinces, this one is... Ooh, it's a close one. This is a good state here. Central Greece, or was it Southern Greece? Central Greece. And so on. I do have to deal with Athens eventually. Still not going to vassalize, it seems. How far off are they now? 40... They're not that far off. Admittably. Getting just a bit more land. And let me guess. Yeah, they rose up in the other one, didn't they? They always do that. If they stood there, they would raise up in the fort. But let's kill them now that they're there. So, just brutally just punch them in the face. And they're gone. Rebel away. So now I'm going to want to save up and get this institution embraced and get very close, indeed, to achieving the great power status. Very close indeed. So some, I think it was Kawaz, whatever they're called, these here, they used to be a great power, not anymore. Khmer is apparently a great power because logical. But yeah, quite a few great powers have risen and fallen. The Latin Empire's by size pretty small, but it's still quite strong, so you know. Getting this land here from Venice should establish my status as the... Oh, he's moved his troops from there. Oh boy, lovely. Let me guess, his troops are all up in the area up here, aren't they? I do want to get the Albanian state under my control. Yeah, all 30,000 of them are there. And if I could block them in, that's brilliant. But he has got a big navy. But I could build more ships. I just have to take this. And I also just have to take... I could take some of the other provinces around as well. For good measure. Now I could build... I can't build heavy ships yet, actually. Ooh. That's going to hurt. So either way, now I'm going to stay at peace for a while. Simple manpower needs to recover. It's absolutely crucial it does. And I am going to embrace the institution very soon. And then it's pretty much 50 years gap between the max tech penalty and the next institution spawning, so I'm actually quite good for quite some time. To just do whatever I please, really, with my points. So, what's happened with you, Nikia? You've dropped your army size. Nikia, what are you doing? Still got this many troops. You must have split off to fight rebellion. There they are. I can't tell what rebel type that is. But it's quite strong, considering they own... They've gotten that far, so they've definitely got something going for them. Yes, Athens, you can have that. A Pisan conquest of Lucca. So Pisa, which is actually not a bad nation here, it's going for it. It's utterly going for it. So this is Pisa versus, and the papacy now actually, so look at that. Must be a bit of a cluster. This could make... It could have been worth it to attack them now, but... I was already going down a certain route, and they didn't really foresee that happening. So Nikia is unarguably the... What are you doing? Is he got a rebellion down here or something? We'll see what rebels they have now. Armenia. Need to somehow get a claim on Epirus. And I haven't really got the chance to do that. I can't get Venice's... I can't get Crete either. So my expansion options have actually become somewhat limited. But I can get out of this as long as I can work out a way to break this alliance between Nicaea and Bulgaria. And I think the solution would be try and gain great power status. And I can do that by a bit more development, because for a while I am going to have quite a few excess points, really. Like, I can put 1 or 2 military power in... I can put a lot of it into Constantinople. Let's get up to a 999, is it? Because that will give me more manpower to play with. It'll give me more everything. And that is exactly what I need right now. So this will increase my development on the world stage as well. Now I just have to beat Khmer. And I have to hold that position for a bit of time. So really I just have to look what costs the least to develop and develop it. And quite a few of these places are... They're all in the 100s, inevitably. 133s mainly. I think this might be the cheapest. Komotini. But I do want to develop Constantinople to a 999, or maybe a 10-10-10. For OCD related reasons. So the institution is embraceable. So guess what? We're going to embrace the institution. Goods produced modifier is also applied, giving me more money in the long run. So now look at that. It's going to spread all over here. Very rapidly as well, I might add. So now that that is like occurring, more money is being made. Good. And I could actually afford a few advisors. And the thing is, now that I no longer need to embrace the institution so urgently, I should get these advisors indeed. And I think I'll focus on getting an admin related, well, an admin advisor. And there's a perfect one here that I could have used all this time, really, to help my conversions. But he's not useful now, but he might be in a little bit. He is 49, but he shouldn't die soon. So I might save up for all the advisors and grab them all at once. Insult, insult, insult. So either way, I am going to catch up in admin tech now, it seems. By you? Well, you actually cost 2 ducats a month. Okay. Well, it's just a time constraint then. The most valuable points I should spend first as well. So admin in Constantinople. Then dip. Finally military, because military's a bit ahead anyway. Ah, yes. So, Commentino is the least developed good province right now. And one more year and I will pull ahead of them. I will. The matter of fact, though, is keeping the position, which is utterly crucial. I've got a temple in Thessaly. I will try and get one in Constantinople for more money. More money is always better. But we're approaching the end of the episode. It's been mainly building up, really, isn't it? 9 peasants in Ragusa. Okay, army, get up there. We're about to pummel some peasants. So, this will give a small revolt, which should be hammered down without impacting my current manpower too severely. Which has actually gone up a little due to my recent development. So, get you up there. Trusted merchants, yes, Dan, please. Venice, no, you cannot have that. Pummel them. We're soon to be a great power. So, this is very good for us. Now we're going to focus on the admin tech. In May, so all these, they're pretenders, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So that cost a bit of manpower, I'll be honest. That did cost a little chunk. And that has slowed my recovery down, but it isn't stopping it, which I'm thankful for. So we're approaching the end of the episode, and I'll say I'm quite happy with where we're going, really. I mean, we're pretty much just a fraction behind them. And being a fraction behind someone isn't even that bad. Next year, when they get that next percent effect, they're going to go down. We're going to overtake them. And that's a good thing. But he's developing. He wants to stay out of the shithole. What provinces are they developing? Anywhere there's like big guilds present, I'm going to assume that's where they're developing. Or I could just look at the map mode. Maybe here. Yep, they're developing their capital, it seems, to get as much of it as possible. I can understand that. But it's not going to keep them ahead for a long time when the penalty keeps growing and growing. So they are going to manage to stay ahead for a little longer, I think, because of this. But only a little. So I'm going to develop Constantinople to a 10-10-10 to satisfy my OCD. Even if this is more efficient, I don't want to yet. And I am going a little over time. I'm going to wait till I can develop Constantinople to a 10-10-9 to finish the episode there. So, look at this. It's almost pushed them down. Almost. But it's going to build and build. The Cummins are also possibly going to fall a little further in a bit of time. I'm now equal to Khmer. Ooh. I need the development. I just need it. And then I'll overtake them. It's going to be a bit of a fight between me and Khmer to remain the 8th great power, I think, for some time. And that is going to be the case. It's going to be quite brutal. It's going to be a very close battle, really, between us, to have our status be held. So, I'm 2 military points off next month, which is gutting. I didn't even check these provinces, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. So Bigger and Camontini is the best provinces. Guys. What? Oh my, Mongolia, you bastards. I hate Mongolia. Damn it. Well, either way, gonna end the episode there. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, where we shall once again try to get things, and let's just have a look at the Great Power Map mode, is it? So, France. See, a Great Power by merit, as is Khmer. You can hold on to it for, by the looks, 5 years then. So you can retain some of your abilities as a great power even after losing the position. So you only have to grab it very briefly, I think, to exercise quite a bit of your power on people. So I will be able to get it seems. So Mongolia is not doing too bad for itself. Look at all these great powers in Asia. But we definitely need to up our game a bit, and I could do it if I was to sacrifice my admin technology. And to be honest, I think I'm going to need to. So I'm going to develop that, and that should put us at a rating above the Mongols. Or not. So Mongolia has taken the position, and it's been... Mongolia is just a pain in the ass now to us. So this is going to increase my income at least, and that means I get more armies in return. So this does at least bring a benefit or two out of it, which I'll say at the very least is very welcomed. So I'm going to bring that up to 6,000 infantry, and I guess I'll have a cav in there as well. But no, I'll save a bit of my manpower at least a bit. So I'm going to become the next great power, I think, of the 8th level. But Mongolia stole it. Bloody Mongols. So here I'll develop I'll probably develop Diplo here next. And so on. Since I'm making so much money, I think I can afford an advisor. Production efficiency, I'll take that. And I'm also going to take whatever this guy has to offer. Let's see if I can get one that's good. That actually shared the photo. Alright, that didn't need to know. So, either way, looks like I'm going to be making still a bit of a profit, and I'm happy with that. So I'm going to end the episode here, where I'm making a hefty chunk of money, and a good few points as well. So either way, we're going to struggle to get our way to have the 8th great power position, so we can then force Nicaea to break their alliance with Bulgaria. And after that, we all know exactly what will happen, don't we? So either way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Let's go on to the next year, just for good measure, because they do still get this increasing penalty, and that person shared another photo. So their penalty is going to keep increasing. Ours is not. They're hordes. They're very unlikely to improve anytime soon as well. Which is very lovely, as you could imagine. So either way, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time, where I shall hopefully finally manage to get this position of the 8th great power. Either way, thank you for watching, and see you next time.